going on, everybody? Mahai back with another video, and this has been a highly requested video. I had a lot of people asking for TownHall 10 attack strategies, excuse me. So this is the first one I'm going to be bringing. It is going to be a mass hog rider attack. This is a really fun attack. Obviously, there are a lot of good dragon attacks and stuff like that, but I wanted to bring something a little bit different. This is what I really enjoy using at TownHall 10, and I'm a pretty new TownHall 10. I'm actually at like more of a 9.5 for war. So I don't really have any equipments unlocked, so I'm just using this default basic equipment. But if you guys have better epic equipment, definitely use that. So we're going to be bringing 40 hogs and 10 wizards, and then we'll be bringing 5 heal spells and a poison for clan castle, obviously. And then in our CC, we're bringing a yeti, 2 valkyries, and a barbarian. You can change that up if you want, but I'm bringing a freeze spell and then a wall wrecker. So that's the army. I'm going to hop into a friendly challenge first and show you how this works, and then we'll get into some multiplayer attacks. Alright, so my plan is, you definitely, most of the time, you want to go in towards the queen, because you want to get the queen out of the way, and also you want to make sure you can lure the CC. So where that queen's at, I think we're going to come in from the top, just so we're a little bit closer. Actually, we might come in from over here on this right side, that way we can lure the CC as well. So we're actually going to drop our queen and our king and our wall wrecker in right here, and we're going to target into this compartment here. And that way we can lure the CC, and then hopefully take out the queen with our heroes. So right there, it's going to be king, queen. We're going to use the wall wrecker, obviously, and I'm going to use a couple wizards behind to support. And then based on which way it sets up better, I think I'm actually going to path in my hog riders. Right. Okay, I'm going to go right here, actually, with my hogs. I want to go through that bomb tower. And you want to just sprinkle in your heal spells. You definitely want to make sure you're healing over bomb towers, because when they go down, they do drop a bomb that will do splash damage, and it will hurt your hogs. So you just want to keep sprinkling in your heals. It's not going to be in these exact locations. You just want to do it based on where your hog is needed, obviously, over splash damage. So it's a very basic, simple attack. So I'm going to get rid of that drawing. All right, we're back now. Sorry about that. I just realized I had the wrong army. So we're back now with the right army. We're going to drop in that wall wrecker. We're going to shoot the queen's giant arrow, get the king in, get a couple wizards behind to support. Obviously, you want these to go into the base. So that's why we're using a couple wizards to funnel, and we do get our king and our queen into the base, which is perfect because we can take out the enemy queen. And we can also lure the clan castle. We're going to use our earthquake boots just to set a massive funnel, and then we're going to obviously poison. I'm actually going to freeze that dragon as well because our queen, for some reason, is not targeting it. And then we're going to drop all of our hogs over here. We want to go over that bomb tower. Our queen's actually going to take the bomb tower out, which is even better because then our hogs don't get hit by it. So I can delay here a second. I really need the queen to take out that dragon. I need her to target that, or it could really mess up my hogs. That's what the kill squad is for, is to take out the clan castle and the heroes. Queen takes out the dragon, so it should be smooth sailing now from here. We're just going to sprinkle down our wizards when there's stuff that's free to clean up, and then obviously we're going to sprinkle in our heal spells. I can be pretty liberal here because we have like no base left and we're crushing through it, but obviously, like I said, I'm a 9.5. I was just kind of showing how this works, so we can even swag these last 2 heals. Just get our wizards in. The wizards are just to speed up the cleanup. That's all they're there for. So the hogs now, once the defenses go down, will obviously target enemy heroes and the trash buildings. The queen is definitely more detrimental than the king, I would say. So I would definitely target the queen and the clan castle. So as you see, it's a nice, easy, crushing 3-star. And we're going to get into some multiplayer attacks, though, to show you that it works even better if you execute well. All right, so into our first attack. We actually have a legit TownHall 10 now. So we're going to use our queen from the top. We'll get our wall wrecker in, a couple wizards just to funnel out those army camps. And then once those army camps go down, we have a nice, perfect funnel into the base here. We're going to get our king and queen inside the base, as well as our wall wrecker. And it might even be worth it to bring something in the wall wrecker that can help target clan castle troops. Obviously, in this one, there's no CC, so it should be no problem whatsoever. Our king's ability goes off. Our valkyries do a good job taking out the skeletons. Then we send in our hogs over here from the left side. We're going to wait for them to start taking some damage. And there is a bomb tower there, so I make sure I drop my first heal spell. Heal them up through that, no problem. Our yeti does go down in the core, but it does take out that multi-inferno, which is clutch. And now there's really nothing left that can really affect our hogs. Obviously, the enemy king's there. I'm just going to poison him because there was no clan castle, just to slow him down, just to minimize how many hogs he takes out. Our queen is going to go down. We do have one more bomb tower here, so I'm just going to heal through that bomb tower. And as you see, there's really nothing left. There's one wizard tower, and we still do have a heal, which we don't even need. We could have swagged that heal. We're going to use it anyway. Might as well heal our hogs back up to full because they can hit giant bombs and still die. So that's why I like to do that. I don't like to get greedy and swag spells. I just use them anyway because A lot of times, as soon as you do that, you'll hit some giant bombs on the outside of the base in the most random spot you don't expect, and then your hogs are gone. So you definitely don't want that to happen. So we got our wizards now cleaning up the trash. We got one wizard working on the town hall. And all of our hog riders, look how many we still have alive. Go in, take out the dark storage, take out the town hall. Nice, easy 3-star. So I'm going to go hop into another one now. Right into attack number 2. This time we have single infernos, which is even better for this attack, because you don't have the multis to do work on your hog riders. So we're going to, again, get a couple wizards in, try to take out some of this trash, try to funnel everything in if we can, which we do perfectly. King goes inside, which is exactly what you want, because then you can use his earthquake boots if that's what you're using, and it just opens up a massive chunk of the base. And we're going to freeze that single inferno to keep the king alive. And now we're going to send our massive pack of hog riders over here from the right, kind of join them up with the heroes. King is going to go down, but we do have that yeti in the core still. Actually, the yeti was what was getting targeted, so it goes down first. King now goes down. Now we're just going to keep healing up our hog riders. And as you see, there's really nothing left in this base now that can affect us. We have one bomb tower, and the king's still up. But it should be no problem. We still have 2 more heal spells to heal through this last little section of defenses. We're sprinkling our wizards around to start cleaning up. Another heal spell down. And then again, we'll obviously heal over top of that bomb tower. Make sure they heal back up to full and don't die to that bomb. Sorry, my alarm was going off on my phone. That's what that weird sound was, if you guys were wondering. And all the defenses are down. We have tons of hog riders alive. They split up, start taking out trash. We have wizards all around the base doing a good job cleaning up trash as well. So no problem. Again, another nice crushing 3-star. This is a very fun attack. In my opinion, it's a lot more fun than dragons. Obviously, dragons are very, very simple and strong, but it just does get boring for me. So let's go hop into another attack. All right, into the next one. We have multi-infernos this time. It's a little better base defense-wise, but it's still not going to be a problem for us. We're going to use our wall wrecker to get into the walls here. Get a perfect funnel, get our heroes in. We do have clan castle troops this time, but as you see, we're fighting off the enemy queen here early and the clan castle troops at the same time. We get a huge poison, actually does work on the clan castle as well as the enemy king. So the king's going to go down. The queen's going to go down to our queen, or it should, hopefully. Yep, it does. So now both the heroes are down. Now we can just heal through the bomb towers and the splash damage, and we are chilling. Can that wizard get the town hall? Yeah, it does. That's really nice. And what do we have left for splash damage? Obviously, there's wizard towers, but they're not as big of a deal as the bomb towers with hog riders. They're just pretty easy to negate with heal spells. We do get a pretty nasty split on the hogs here, which is unfortunate. And I did drop the heal anticipating the hogs going that way. But it's alright. We still got 2 left, which we can just be a little bit patient with here and use it through these last few compartments. I'm going to use one here, and I'm going to try to wait until it gets closer to that wizard tower on the backside before I use the next one. Because obviously that mortar and that air defense aren't going to do much, and there's not really room for a giant bomb there either. There could have been one in that corner, but there wasn't. So we're able to be really patient with that last heal spell. We drop it down. It's covering all the rest of the defenses. We have a couple wizards over here doing cleanup. Unfortunately, we're going to have to backtrack and go all the way back and pick up that dark elixir storage. But it's no big deal. We have plenty of time. Obviously, at Town Hall 10, the attacks are pretty fast. You normally don't have to worry about time. So a lot of these we are finishing in under 2 minutes. And it could be even faster if you brought more cleanup, obviously. Or if you just saved some wizards for cleanup and didn't sprinkle a few in with the kill squad. But I like using some with the kill squad because it helps funnel. And it also helps deal with clan castle and stuff like that. So that's why I like doing that. And now we're just going to 2x through this. Because at this point, we're just backtracking to get that dark elixir storage. It goes down, no problem. Nice, easy 3-star. So I got one more attack, and I'll catch you guys there. Alright, final attack. This isn't the best base, obviously, but I'm low in trophies because this is an account I just don't play on. That was the worst giant arrow of all time. Pretend like you didn't see that. I wasn't paying attention and just dropped my queen and instantly used the ability. Didn't realize she was pointed sideways. So yeah, make sure you don't do that. Actually, I don't know what I'm talking about. No one saw that anyway. Pretend like you didn't see that. That didn't happen. So we get in. Unfortunately, our king does wander. But we can use his earthquake boots to kind of try to force him back into the base and get some value. We get our hogs in, and look how much splash damage they ran into in the beginning with those giant bombs and splash damage. They almost went down. Good thing we had a heal spell down early. Keeps them alive. Now we got a big pack pushing over to the right. Our queen's actually pretty safe behind the yeti here, so she should be able to stay alive. Single inferno goes down. We are going to have to deal with the enemy king. And our king, again, still way over to the side, not doing anything. So we can just kind of save his ability for the end if we need to. It will be nice to have him alive to help clean up, though. So we're still sprinkling in our heal spells. We've got one left. We're going to use it up at the top because we did trigger some giant bombs and we had a wizard tower there. So we didn't want to eat a giant bomb and get hit by the wizard tower and lose a bunch of hogs. That's why we used it. Can our Yeti take out that single Inferno? That'd be clutch. Oh, it's one shot. Come on. Fortunately, the single is targeting the hogs instead of the queen, which is nice. So our queen should be able to stay alive. Maybe our queen could take out the king. No, our queen is shooting literally everything but the high-value targets. In typical queen fashion. At least she wasn't beating on a wall. That's a first. At least she was shooting something. So we're just going to 2x through this now. That king is being a bit of a nuisance. But we should be able to take him down with our wizards and our king. It shouldn't be a big deal. I think ours should win that fight. Unfortunately, the king takes forever to beat through the wall, so our wizards get targeted first. All the wizards go down. Come on, can we get that king? Wow, this is really close. Okay, our king barely wins that fight with a sliver of health. We're just going to 4x through this. That one was very close. We honestly kind of got lucky there, but we had bad execution. Our king wandered to the outside. Yeah, it just wasn't great execution on my part. But this is a very fun attack for TownHall 10. Let me know how it works out for you guys. Drop a like if you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys next time.